and breathe. Wow. You might be looking at your next EPL champions. Hate to say it, but you just might be. Arsenal 4, Aston Villa 1. It's your boy, the Sports Conversation. Let's quickly get into the match review, starting off with the lineups. So for Arsenal, David Raya in goal, standard. Pierre Nkapie and Jordan Timber as the fullbacks. Gabriel Magalhaes coming back into the lineup after his long injury. Pairing up with William Saliba as usual. Martin Zubimendi in the heart of the midfield, alongside Mikel Merino and Martin Odegaard. Victor Gyökeres, leading the line, along with Trossard off the left and Bukayo Saka off the right. For Aston Villa, Emi Martinez in goal, Lucas Digne and Lamar Bogard as fullbacks. Lamar Bogard playing out of position as he is, unfortunately, because Matikash is injured. Ezri Konsa and Victor Lindelof in the as a centre back pairing. Yuri Tillemans and Amadou Onana in the pivot. Jadon Sancho starts and shockingly off the right. Emi Buendia off the left. Morgan Rogers in the 10, or basically up top, alongside Ollie Watkins. So we do head into the first half, and I won't lie, I think the 4-1 result doesn't really paint the picture of how the game went. I think first half, Aston Villa were far beyond the better team. Unfortunately, they couldn't take their chances, and you know how football is. If you don't take your chances, you get punished. So Aston Villa came in with the proposition of playing through Arsenal's midfield, either usually with only two options. So that's Tillemans picking up the passes or pinging out the passes under pressure, or under pressure from Arsenal's press. I think he did this like twice in the first half. Or Amadou Onana striding in through Arsenal midfield, and I think that way that I think also like twice in the first half. So Aston Villa get the biggest chance in the first half. Ezri Konsa, I think ball bubble to Ezri Konsa. He drives from centre back through Arsenal's midfield. He lays it off to Ollie Watkins, and unfortunately Watkins mistimes his shot. I think he thought he could like run up on it and just finesse into the bottom corner, but mistimed the shot based on the pass, unfortunately. And yeah, first half, kudos to Onana. Very good play in the first half. Unfortunately, he was taken off at halftime. I can say that could be a contributing factor to why they lost this heavily. I think Tillemans had a very good first half. But notwithstanding that, Arsenal had a few chances in the first. I think Trossard linking up with Gyökeres, trying to dink in the crosses and stuff. Mind you, Gyökeres, there's an APB for you, bro. With how a certain someone just came in and started playing, you might have to be eating the bench. But again, I digress. So yes, we head into halftime 0-0. Aston Villa clearly having the better chances in the first half, and we come out of the break, and Arsenal just take over the game. 2 minutes after halftime, Saka on the corner crosses the ball, and Martinez makes a mess of it. Gabriel actually not elbows, but like his presence knocks off Martinez, and yeah, heads into the goal. 1-0 up Arsenal. And what do you expect? It's Arsenal corners, you know what I'm saying? But notwithstanding that, with Onana not playing the game, you could see the midfield of Aston Villa just getting weaker and weaker on every single attack Arsenal were coming on. So for the second goal, Sancho is dispossessed in the midfield. Ball gets to Odegaard. Odegaard drives. I think Odegaard had a very good game. Could be the man of the match, but not my man of the match. Odegaard drives with the ball, slots in Martin Zubimendi, and Zubimendi just slots into the bottom corner, making it 2-0 to Arsenal. And Aston Villa have no answer for what Arsenal are even pushing. Again, they have a few injuries, but I mean it's alright. Yeah, And Arsenal don't stop. Arsenal don't stop. I think a cross is put in the box. Saka can head it downwards, but it's cleared. Simba gets the ball, lays it off to Trossard, who is my man of the match. And Trossard slots it into the bottom corner with fire and pace. Now, let me wax a little bit of lyrical about Trossard. I think this guy, we always talk about Arsenal and their left-hand side being weak. And, bro, it's getting to a point where you can't deny this guy. He's playing out of his mind. He's playing out of his skin right now. Blazes the ball into the bottom corner like no one's business. 3-0 up Arsenal, and they still don't stop there. They bring on Gabriel Jesus, and Trossard makes a driving run towards Aston Villa's goal, lays it off to Gabriel Jesus, takes a touch, and just bends into the bottom corner. That's prime Gabriel Jesus right there. That's, you know what I'm saying, shades of what he used to do at City. 4-0 up Arsenal, and they are cruising in the game. And yeah, Aston Villa do get a consolation. What you call it? Donny Marlin driving into the penalty box, strikes out goal, but gets under David Raya, hits the post, comes back to Oli Watkins, and he puts it in the back of the net. I think Oli Watkins has been, even though he did score twice against Chelsea, I think this whole season he has been off form. Making other players like Morgan Rogers have to carry the load, and I mean it's alright though, but come on, man. I remember 2 years ago, bro was the top goal scorer and top assist in the league. I'm not even asking for that, but I'm asking for just like 70% of that. But hey, Arsenal stretched the lead up top to 5 points over Man City, but Man City do have a game in hand. They stretched the lead over Aston Villa to, I think, 6 points. Aston Villa, if they had won today, would have actually stamped their ticket into like the actual title race. But again, it's not over. They do break their 11 game winning streak, but with how Aston Villa are playing, I won't lie, I still can't count that out. So yeah, that's another match review. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.